Shout out to Decentral Tech. Go check them out for sending me this NerdAxe miner. Now, I've wanted to get into the NerdAxe game for a little bit. Everybody's reviewed a lottery miner, so I'm not going to totally go into big detail with it. But they're fun. They're cool if you like gambling, if you like playing the lottery, and, gambling's in our face everywhere. This is a cheaper way to do it that is not going to lose you a lot of money all the time. You basically have one initial purchase. You get a cool piece of hardware. It's basically got like a single S21 or S19 chip in it. It looks cool. It comes with the screen that you have to put on. I already attached it. And Decentral Tech sends you a ton of cool stickers, which you'll see they're in my shed on one of my PCs in there. And essentially all you got to do is program this thing. You plug it in, you put it where you want, and it's a lottery miner. So without further ado, let's go get this thing set up, and then I'm going to talk more about it. All right, so best box miner ever. But I got the BITAXE set up. Where is the BITAXE though? So Decentral Tech did send sweet stickers, and the more stickers I get from them, as I'm going to try to get more, they're going on this PC. This is the best PC case ever. So I originally had the BITAXE right here, but it was getting too hot and it was crashing. As a lot of the ASICs in here, actually, they do need fans or they get too hot. It's weird, but I guess that's why my GPUs are in server cases. And to be fair, it's pretty hot in the shed. It would be about this hot if I had the GPUs running as well. So I'm not too worried about that. But look at this down here. I had to put it down here basically. So what I did was, this is the only rig that's running. This is my 170HX rig, and I put the BITAXE right down here to keep the temperatures down. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty sweet. It has, it's about 66 degrees, which is where I want it to be. It's getting about 410 gigahash right now. It was super easy to set up. Deploying it was a little bit more difficult, as it only runs on 2.5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which is funny because my shed is the only area that has that. So I had to put it in here. I couldn't put it in my garage. This is what I tried first. And let's look at how much power this thing is using. About 20 watts, 19 to 20 watts. So that's not bad at all. So essentially, every Bitcoin block is a lottery ticket. So let's actually see how much it's going to cost. All right, so you see it takes about 20 watts right there. And you see that you kind of need to deploy this in an area where it's going to get good airflow, because at the end of the day, it's still an ASIC. It's funny because you actually can overclock this thing. Like, I really had way more fun than I care to admit setting this thing up, and I definitely am going to get more of these somehow. I'm going to figure it out. But anyway, we see that it takes 20 watts, and let's go figure out how much this thing costs to run for our lottery ticket. And no, I don't think it's going to stay there. I think I am going to move it. I actually think I'm going to take it to work. My boss is cool with it. It uses no power. I probably actually need a few of these things, and maybe I'll put one in here, one at work. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having like a few of these in their own little area, like a mini mining farm kind of thing. So let's go check out how much power this thing uses and how much it's going to cost me to run this thing. So shout out to Decentral Tech for sending me one of these miners. Please, if you're going to buy one, use my link, because they get happy, I get happy, and maybe I get more of these sent to me, because I really like these. And honestly, I kind of want more of them. I've got some cockamamie ideas, which I'll share at the end of this video. The cool thing is, you can either get the NerdAxe or the BITAXE. I kind of like the NerdAxe better. And essentially, you can customize anything you want on these things. Like, you can customize the kind of cooling you want, whether you want a Noctua fan or a regular fan, or if you want like a larger heatsink. I'd probably recommend the stronger cooling option, as you can overclock it more, and you can probably run it in more places. So that's really it for that. Like I said, I'll put the links down below, and let me go over why I like these things. First of all, I think the interface is pretty amazing, and it's super easy to set these things up. All you have to do is remote in, and you just connect like any other ASIC, which is why I like these things. These are just like mini ASICs. So if you want to play with ASICs, you can play with these. You essentially just all you have to do is swap your Bitcoin address, your Wi-Fi password, or your Wi-Fi username, and your Wi-Fi password, and then it connects and it's all good to go. It connects to their pool as a baseline, and I think that's fine. Like, it's super easy. You can see right here, I'm getting about 472 gigahash right now. My miner is running in my shed, which is a tiny bit hot, as you saw, and I had to lower the overclocks a little bit. And I do really like how you can overclock these things and play with the overclocks. Just something that's fun. And you can check this and it'll show you your hash rate, etc. It's super simple. And props to Decentral for running their own pool. Now, they're telling me that they didn't set the pool up. They just kind of run it. But still, props to them. They make it super easy. And you just put your Bitcoin address in it and you're good to go. So finally, everybody's telling you that this is a lottery miner. And I'm telling you that if you like to play the lottery, besides the fact that this is a fun toy, the reason you want to do this over the lottery, in my opinion, is because I think you have a better chance to actually win. And while I say that, you technically have kind of a better chance to win. I'm not going to go into the details and do the math. I did similar math in a different video, but this video is kind of not, I don't know, I don't really feel like it's a math video. Long story short, though, you get 144 blocks a day that are mined in Bitcoin, so you have 144 chances to win each day. Now, after the initial between $150 and $200 you will spend on this unit, right, which is basically the equivalent of 100 Powerball tickets or less, which will only give you 100 plays, whereas you get more plays in one day of mining with this thing than you will get on $200 worth of Powerball tickets, which I think is pretty cool. And this sucker uses about 20 watts to run, and at my power rate of 12.7 per kilowatt hour, this thing costs me $1.88 a month to run, because essentially it uses 14.88 kilowatt hours, and then you do the math, and that's running 24/7, 365. So you are essentially paying, after you pay the initial between 150 and 200 $200, you're paying another $22 for the entire year's worth of power to get what's 144 times 365 to get 52,560 chances to win. And as we've seen, somebody already won. And as you see here, palm-sized $179 ASIC hit the jackpot worth $266,000 in Bitcoin. So you will get 52,000 chances to be one of the lucky ones. So, look, this thing is fun. It's not going to make you rich. I enjoy it. I enjoyed playing with it. It was super simple to set up. I probably spent like an hour trying to figure out the proper overclocks for it. Now, it did take longer to find a spot that was good in my shed, because one thing you do need to know before you buy these things is they only work on 2.5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and ironically, that's only in my shed. Like I said, I'm probably going to move this to my office, and I'm probably going to get a new one and move it to my office as well. We'll see. I would not put this somewhere where you're not allowed to, because, you don't want to steal power from people. But it's only $22 a year, so it's not even that bad. So I plan on getting a few of these, I think. And I do want you to know as well, to be fully transparent, there is an S21 version coming out that's going to be like a terahash, which is insane. You're talking 1 terahash Bitcoin miner. That just seems like a lot of fun. And that should be coming out in a few weeks. But honestly, like with the lottery, I don't know. I'm gonna get one when it comes out. But like, if you want one now, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna come out in a few weeks, so you know. But like, it's like whether you want one now or you want to wait, it's totally up to you. So thank you guys again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you see this, and I hope maybe it inspires you to do it. I don't know, guys. Like I said, it's like you can either gamble with real money, waste money on lottery tickets, or you can buy a cool gadget with really cool stickers. You see the stickers this thing came with? Walter White, Fallout Boy. I actually put the princess one on my wife's birthday card. So anyway, guys, this is a quick video. I'm not going too in-depth into it just because, it's here and it's fun. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Decentral Tech for shooting this over. You guys have seen this thing 100 times, but I'm telling you, man, this thing is cool and it's fun, and I want more of them. Krootman, out.